Sundown it is. I'm just, you don't have to count me down because, I don't be looking, Dale. You act like I'm smart and shit. Count. It's a five,
You can't
four,
count with this one.
3, 2. It don't work that way. You ain't see, huh? It hell didn't always work well like that. Just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely positively not. And good Thursday evening to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews, your media phenomenon, your talk show host extraordinaire. I'm often imitated, but I'm never duplicated. I'm just a bad mother shit your mouth. Woo! It's like one of them wrestlers, damn. Woo! Hey, good evening, Glenn. On this evening, I'm pulling up those of you on Facebook, which is a little bit ass writing. I'm gonna pull y'all in just a little bit closer so I can see some of y'all over there. Those of you that's watching me on my television channel, Roku. Uh, at Custom Pastor Live. Thank you so Central Standard Time. Moses Martin, you ain't able to see the show. I will be doing the show of Jason Lee, gagging with Jason Lee. Jason Lee, who is with was it Hollywood Unlocked, a nationally syndicated show. The Cussing Pastor will gracefully grace their airways and do what I do. So it's going to be a hell of a show. I hope that all of you from around the country will be watching. All right, why does the motherfucker call me time I go on there? Sir, why is it that you're calling me time I go on there?
Hello?
Why are you calling me, sir?
Oh, you know where?
So why are you calling me? Yes, I'm on the air, but why are you calling me?
I want to know about you not telling your audience about hope. We got a part of the nation coming up.
You want, wait a minute, sir. I'm just getting on there. You want to know what?
I want to know why you ain't talking more about the election.
Somebody needs to tell you to vote?
No, but you got a big audience, and I think it's very important that you stress that we got to get out and vote this year.
Sir. So do you think it matters to me what you think I should do? And
you got an audience, everybody that's black, that's got a big platform should be, encouraging people to get out there.
How can you determine for this black man with a large audience what this black man should be doing? And I talk about elections every day. So what the fuck your dumb ass been doing?
Mm-hmm.
He hung up. Where this silly motherfucker from? I think you're a black man and see you supposed to be Columbus, Mississippi. Country bumpkin motherfucker you. What days of the week do your TV and your equipment work? God damn it, I talk about voting almost every day. I'm tired of talking about it. I think, well, I've been out here in the field picking these beans and things, and I ain't been been listening to you, but I think they call this country bumpkin bad.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 662549782 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have
See, it didn't even work for me because of that. But this is, I mean, God. He out there getting the butter beans out the damn field. You know what I mean? Get the beans, get through the beans early and come on in the house early. And damn. White folk put you out there getting the damn beans and motherfucker you can't hear the TV. Shit. Alright. But that's it's the mindset of a lot of our people. What I should be doing, what black folk should be doing. You got a lot. I thank God I have a very large platform and I'm trying to grow it daily. That's one of the reasons I'm going on Jason Leadership. To grow it larger. But I think that I've talked about this election, so I'm sick of the election. Um, it's up to you at this damn point. Okay? What? Why do you think it's the job of those of us who have platforms to tell you to do what you know you need to do? No. I voted for me. Some people got mad because I voted for me. Well, say a vote for you is a vote for Trump. No, it ain't. It's a vote for me. I don't think that either one of them is somebody I want. And I refuse. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I refuse to vote for somebody that ain't giving me nothing. I don't cut deals. I don't negotiate with anyone in any business matter where there is not a benefit in it for me. No. No. You can't get my vote no more. And I've made up my mind. You can't get my vote no more unless you tell me how my voting for you is going to benefit me. And when Black America started telling candidates, whether they're black or white, that you're only going to get my support, you're only going to get my vote when you tell me what's in it for me. Give a fuck about what you need to do for the rest of the black people. No, they need to get off their lazy asses. See, you got to make sure that all the black people are liberated. No, fuck you. I'm already free. I'm already liberated. And I get up off my ass 7 days a week. I get on my hustle. I get on my grind so that I can have it. And you sitting around waiting on a motherfucking EBT, the Even Better Today card. You sitting around waiting on the Section 8. You sitting back waiting for these non-educational Democrats that's using your dumb ass. That's you. If you're not getting them hustling, then that's you. I don't give a fuck. Don't meet me on the road with your I am hungry signs. Motherfucker, get you some money and go get your sandwich. We'll work for food. That's what we all do. Work for food. Oh, motherfuckers. Shit. Ooh. I'm looking at someone on Instagram now. When a nation is on the brink. Let me read this. When a nation on the brink of hanging democracy, I don't care the luxuries. I don't have the luxury to say I don't care. My ancestors uh, cared. Their blood still stains the path that guides us. I care. I get so sick of that shit. Motherfucker, you don't even know the name of none of your ancestors. You don't. You don't know Little Bell them name. My sister. That sounds so poetic. That blood still stains a path that guides us. I care. Your ancestors didn't give a fuck about voting. Your ancestors cared about being free, being equal, being treated as humans. That's what your ancestors cared about. I'm sick of that lie. Your ancestors died so that you can vote. Them motherfuckers didn't die so that you can vote. They died because the white folk hung their ass, killed them, would not treat them equal. They weren't trying to vote. They were trying to survive. They were trying to live. Shit. Go to the parks, sit on the bus so that we can vote. No! Her ass was tired. And she stood on the bus for the voting, the riding the bus privilege. Martin Luther King. He dead because we couldn't vote. No, he ain't. He dead because some niggas set him up on the Lorraine balcony. Jesse Jackson and that group, a bunch of jealous motherfuckers who were working with the FBI to make sure he was dead. Motherfuck this dumb shit that y'all talking about. Motherfucker, I will not vote for nobody unless I am getting something out of it. I will not any longer be a part of party politics. This ain't Fuck You Friday, this tomorrow. I don't know what time zone you in. These niggas tell you, vote for me, I'm gonna do you right. You's a motherfucking lie. Many of you black motherfuckers worse than white folk. You work for the white folk. When the white folk can't get us, they find them as a greedy ass nigga that comes into our community and gives us a damn lie. I don't think a damn thing of Jesse Jackson. Ain't shit. Don't think nothing of it. Jesse never did anything for anybody that he didn't get something out of it. That's the reason his son went to prison, because he told his son the same damn thing. Ask folk in Chicago. These motherfuckers ain't fighting for you. And if you don't learn to fight for your own damn selves, you gonna be out in the goddamn cold. Shit. You got the pauses and now something. Look like he's shaking every time I see him. Jesse Jackson ain't been shit. When Martin Luther King was killed here in 1968, planes were not supposed to be leaving the city of Memphis. The only somebody got out of Memphis on an airplane was Jesse Jackson. He wouldn't change clothes. He went back to Chicago with the blood of Martin Luther King on him, so that he could show folk in Chicago that he was with Martin when Martin died. because Jesse Jackson thought that he was about to be the next Martin Luther King. But he doesn't realize that every generation has their own Moses. He could not be the Moses that Martin Luther King was because God called him to do what he did. And just like Jesus bore the cross for us, Martin did. And like Jesus had Judas, Martin had Jesse. Don't give me that bullshit. Unless black folk wake up and do for their own selves. We are lost people. You waiting on the white man to deliver you. Your oppressor will never be your deliverer. Jesse was Judas, still is Judas. See, Jesse and Al need to talk about when they were taking money from Trump. They don't like to tell that story. That's the story you need to tell. Everybody wants to convince you not to vote for Trump, vote for Biden. But 47 years of public service, you can't tell me what he did for black folks. Is it a mental case? Is it bipolar? Is it crazy? Is it sexist? Yes. Tell me about the white man that for 47 years that's been in the Senate and what has he done for black people? And y'all vote because I don't like Donald Trump. Don't send me no damn request to be on no damn video later. See, I don't do that shit. And here's some motherfucker. Hey, Biden, no, he messed up, but maybe this time he may do something. He said something about the Negro. The Negro is the most forgiving creature in the world. He may do something now. Look how dumb that shit sounds. It's shit. And now all of a sudden, you're going to be the great white hope. You're going to be the black man's inspiration. If the motherfucker ain't did nothing for you in 47 years, and he's been in the Senate and able to create laws, what the fuck you think he's gonna do now? Oh, here come a motherfucker here. He picked Kamala. No, he didn't. You may think he did. It may look like it. But the white folks said for you to win, you need somebody black. Just like they told Obama, you need somebody white to run. But they wanted St. Louis. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up? This the Council Preacher?
Sir, go ahead, sir.
This the Council Preacher?
Sir, go ahead. Who the fuck you think? Who the fuck you think you calling? You don't know who you was calling?
I know I'm supposed to be quiet and listen.
Oh, motherfucker! How the fuck you gonna? No, fuck you, man. How the fuck you gonna call me and tell me to just be quiet and listen? Man, fuck your dumb ass. Is this a cussing preacher? Motherfucker, who you calling? Illiterate motherfucker. Damn. That you done in your mama's house? You're not gonna tell me to shut up and listen on my own show. You ain't gonna say shit. When are we? When are we gonna say, fuck the white man's agenda? I'm gonna create one. When are we going to say that I demand that our politicians build infrastructure in our community? When are we going to demand economic importance? But more than that, when are black folk going to demand that black folk do what black folk are supposed to do to empower our own community? When? When? When you gonna take a lazy son, get up off your motherfucking ass and go get a motherfucking job? When? When you gonna beat his ass for stealing and robbing? When you gonna train your child to do the right thing? When? When you gonna lay some rules down in your house? When? You're not. When you gonna create some banks? When you gonna make sure that there are some hospitals built in your community? Thank you, Lisa. When? The Bible says, how long? Not long. Well, the person who said not long must not knew that black folk existed in America, that we want to exist in America because we sit back and we want to wait. We're hollering and telling folk, going back! Go vote! Master Biden needs you. Go vote! Yes, sir, we gotta go vote. What you voting for, sir? I don't know what I'm voting for. I I just don't like. Why you don't like 45? Don't nobody else like him. So I'm going with the other niggas. And they've all led you to, man, quit with the Kama Sutra. I saw that the first time you put it up. And I think it's just as ignorant that you put it up now. They're all jumping off the bridge together. If we as a people had demanded more out of both Trump and Biden, we get more. You ignorant motherfuckers, you want to get mad. What's the man's name? Ice Cube. I give him an iced tea. I think they go together. Ice Cube, you want to get mad because he presents a plan and sits down with Trump's group. You got to be a dumb motherfucker if you don't understand that. You got to be a real ignorant motherfucker if you don't understand that. Who he's supposed to sit down with? Well, I don't like the timing. Motherfucker, you didn't like the timing until you read some other motherfucker on social media said the timing is wrong. St. Louis, I don't want to talk to you. God damn it. I gave you your shot. This is my motherfucking show. Get you a motherfucking platform, and then you can tell a motherfucker to shut and listen. Fuck you. You motherfuckers in St. Louis ain't doing shit. You get mad at Ice because he demands to be heard. You know, dumb motherfucker with this crazy ass name called me. He don't know his own contract. He's a millionaire motherfucker. He owns his shit. So what do you own? You petty motherfuckers who are getting mad, goddammit, over an election and don't own shit. You ain't got no stocks. You ain't got no bonds. You don't own the house or the car that you're in. You punch a motherfucking time clock. And any motherfucker that's punching a clock and the white man tells you when you can go pee, he tells you when you go shit, he tells you when you can eat your goddamn bologna sandwich, you a motherfucking slave. You ain't free unless you control your shit. I controls my shit. That's the reason I can say shit on the goddamn TV and on the social media. Shit, 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 shit. Shit, 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 shit. And the shit sounds good. You ain't no baller and you punch a clock, motherfucker. Big roller. And you work for the white man. You scared of the white man. You scared to get fired from the white man. Yeah, half of America's working to survive, not to live. That Biden is the best option. I ain't getting no motherfucking options. I chose my best option, me. Say, let's quit down. Y'all call this motherfucker, tell me I ain't gonna talk to him. 314-396-0514. Area code 314-396-0514. Tell the motherfucker I ain't gonna talk to you yet. You don't call a man that's free, slave, and tell him to be quiet. Ice Cube does not understand politics. Why doesn't he? What you understand, God? You such a motherfucking coward. You on my motherfucking page, it ain't got no face. And I don't like that shit either. I don't like scary motherfuckers, so you gone. Want to be on my page, don't hide who you are. See, free folk ain't got to hide. But as we talk about this election, weird thing I can drink.
You ready for your cocoa?
Yes, I want my cocoa. I got no whipped cream. I got no whipped cream on my cocoa.
No whipped cream.
I just drink my cocoa. Let's do a commercial break. Then can you do fix my cocoa while we do that?
Mm-hmm.
When I come back from commercial break, I want to talk about the Electoral college. See, you think, because most of y'all didn't take civics and you don't read, Kayvon, you can't talk all this shit and ask the Coco where the block at. But what I can do is take you off my motherfucking page. Joke on your own page, not mine. See how I do that? Ellison Reed, you're saying the right thing. Focus on local politics, judges, and district attorneys. Those are the folk that make your life different in the areas that you live in. But you want to reach all the way to the White House and start on that. But let's understand the electoral college. And I had to do some reading on that. I had to pull me some stuff. I thank the white people for coming up with that Google shit. Because nigga can't get no Google. Nigga don't even have an encyclopedia. How many of y'all got an encyclopedia at your house? What's an encyclopedia? You don't understand that local politics is where your power is. Your state politics is where your power is. But for drinking vodka and coca. Well, you ain't proving you tough because you can drink some vodka. I want some coca. Nah. So I agree, blacks need to start owning some shit and buy black. Casas and Aries, yes. I was born April Fool's Day. So I got a legitimate reason to be a fool. Okay. And I'm a fool about what I believe in. We're going to take this commercial break so I can give me some cocoa. Then we're going to come back and talk about the electoral college. You got some cocoa and marshmallows? I bet your ass do. Yes. I'd love to drink your chocolate. And eat your cocoa. Eat your marshmallow. But that is quit being managed. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't you go nowhere. We got more.
May I have your attention, please? This public service announcement is for church leaders and all Bible believers. There is currently a candidate running for office that wants to be the first openly gay state legislator elected and says that he has the support of religious leaders in State House District 90. But did this candidate, when he appeared before the Ministers Association and at various churches in the district, reveal that he had sex with both men and women? Did he reveal that he believes in gay marriage? And did he reveal that he's endorsed by child abortion group Planned Parenthood? As a man who openly says that he sleeps with both men and women, he has every right to run for the office. But if he's seeking the support of Bible-believing voters, they have the right to know his unbiblical beliefs. If you are a believer, you can't, in good conscience, vote for Tory Harris for State House Representative District 90. He's anti-Bible, which means that your vote for him is a vote against everything that the Bible teaches. Will you or your pastor sell your soul for a vote? Don't vote for Tory Harris. Vote for what your biblical beliefs have always told you to do. Stand up for God.
I was helping my coworker get her son out of jail, and a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone and before I arrive at my house or even completely around the building, and that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself, you can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
Are you looking to relocate your home or your business? Do you need someone that's professional, affordable, and reliable? Then you need to call Movers and More at 331-0063, 901-331-0063. Movers and More specializes in both commercial and residential relocation. They have 25 years of experience and are open 7 days a week. They also offer free estimate and offer local and long distance moving. Call Movers and More, 901-331-0063, 901-331-0063.
I'm in whole heaven. I am. Look, this Mercedes here, you're able to find all types of quality used cars at B&J Auto Sales. They even have quality used trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a quality used car, something that you can be proud to be seen in, something for the king and the queen that you happen to be, then the place to go, the only place to go, is B&J Auto Sales. Look, they got a car for whatever your budget allows you. They have cars for as little as $500 down, and the credit is guaranteed. They finance their cars, whether you are in bankruptcy or has been in bankruptcy. And guess what? No driver's license needed. What you say? No driver's license needed. Get up and get in whatever you got right now, your skateboard, whatever you got. Come on right now to Olive Branch, Mississippi, right down Riverdale to B&J Auto Sales. And the phone number is 662-874-5130. 662-874-5130. Get there now.
All right, we're back. Ms. Tuck, I see you saying something about all the rich folk are secretly voting for Trident. I mean, for Trident. What else is Trident?
Trident. You blended them, didn't it?
What? Trident.
Trump and Biden together.
Yeah. Because of tax breaks. Ain't that smart? Okay, if that's the reason that they're voting for them, they're getting something for their vote. Okay? I was looking for a blues record here. Then I'll go into this. That it's called "Come Sit." It's called "Come Sit on Your Face." And somebody didn't believe. I got a blues record that'll fit. Stop. I don't want that. You have just a little bit of it. They call these the blues, not the pinks or the yellows, but the blues. Yeah, Jimmy, you know I eat that. Greens and turkey necks. That's who it was written by. But not who sang it. Oh, that's good. Mm. Mm. I don't care who you tell. Mm.
I never smoked a cigarette.
Lacey, I'm not going to tell you another time. Don't send me an invitation about being on my show. Yeah, the song says, come sit on my face. And I tell you, baby girl, as long as I got a face, you got a place to sit. Mm. Tune me in at 6 a.m. in the morning for the best in blues. I know you ain't never heard that one before. And a lot of radio stations, even these so-called blues radio stations, they don't play it. But I do. Come sit on my face. I ain't got no problem with no face sitting. Hallelujah. All right, let's get back into this show. I'm going to have to play that in my office tomorrow, yeah. I don't blame you, play it. It's by a guy by the name of Ricky White. It was written by Nathaniel Kimball. but it's a good come sit on my face. Ooh, I love the song because I ain't got no problem with being a seat. All right. Yeah, you better not play that in your in your workplace. They could consider that sexual harassment, couldn't they? Mr. Wang, yes. Kobe said, sit on his face. Well, I can't think that's a bad idea. Oh, gee. Okay, let me stop.
That's sexual harassment.
What?
I said, then it'd be sexual harassment.
What? It would?
Mm-hmm.
Every woman likes to sit on her face.
No, I'm not saying that they don't. That's not the part.
Yeah, somebody said you play that and only they're going to escort you out the building for sexual harassment. Somebody said, I never heard of this song. I heard a Clarence Carter, the song called Stroke It. The song is not called Stroke It. The song is called Stroking. You young folks don't know shit. I've heard the blues song that says Stroke It. No, baby. The blues song said at Clarence Carter, it's an old song. Let's see, y'all got me pulling this up. We can take an intermission. And I'm going to get right back into this. But it's called stroking. I stroke it to the east. I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the one that I love the best. I'm stroking. See, now you're putting candle. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. The only stroking song I know is Slow Rolling. Oh, Jesus! Y'all need to tune me in the morning, especially you children. Y'all don't know shit at all. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all don't know. This new music that you all are listening to is not music, and most of it is covering of other music. And I'm talking about real music. Okay, real music. I ain't gonna get into playing y'all these blues. Y'all have to tune me in the morning, and I'll get it for you. Okay. So I'll get it for you in the morning. I'm gonna just give you a little version of that song.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the late show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this.
We're going right back into electoral voting after this, man. Come on.
On the back seat of a car. I don't know one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm smoking.
Gotta get some more.
Ain't no more. I just brought it up for today.
Ain't no more. You should have told me while I was drinking fast. Right now.
I just brought the 2 packs enough for you. I ain't even bring me none. It was good too.
You need to get a box. All right, that's enough. If you want to hear all of that, I'll play it for you in the morning on my blues show. What? Damn, Dale didn't give. See, Dale, you had told me you didn't give her 1 pack.
Well, it was 2. I put it in to make it real chocolatey because you like your chocolate.
Well, you should have one of my bigger cups. That's all gone. I'm looking at a damn empty cup. We should have licked some chocolate. All right. Let's get back into the show. The president, I got chocolate all around my mouth, all on my tongue and on my lip. Okay. Have you ever thought about cutting past the chain? The president of the United States is not elected, but the president of the United States is selected. The popular vote, they says 60 some million people have already voted. I think it's like 68. Okay. 68 million people have voted. So if, let's say, here's the numbers. Let's say 68 million. Let's say 58 million vote for Biden. That will automatically make you think that Biden is automatically the winner. But he's not. Biden must get 270 of the electoral votes to be the winner. So quit letting folks tell you that he's elected. He's selected. Now, in the United States, voters do not directly vote for the president. I need some more chocolate on my lips. Oh, you ain't got no more? Hey.
I'm drinking
coffee. You
coffee.
get chocolate all in your mouth.
I'm drinking coffee. I don't even have any. It was all for you.
Well, we gotta get a big box tomorrow. I ain't gonna put coffee and cocoa in my stomach. It'll be some chocolate leaving me. They vote for representatives who vote on their behalf, called the Electoral College. The Electoral College is a group of people appointed by each state to elect the President and Vice President of the United States. The Electoral College is made up of the United States Congress, which includes the Senate and House of Representatives. Essentially, the Electoral College is the same group of people as Congress, but it is the name given specific duty to elect the President and Vice President. The Electoral College voting process was originally designed and outlined in Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2 of the Constitution, which specifies how many electors each state is entitled to have. There are 538 electors in the Electoral College of the United States Congress, 435 state representatives in the House of Representatives, and 100 senators in the Senate, plus 3 electors from the District of Columbia, which is not an official state. In order for a presidential candidate to become president, they must win 270 electoral votes, 3 votes more than half of the Electoral College. Every state receives 2 senators in the Senate and the Electoral College. Every state also receives a certain number of representatives in the House of Representatives and the Electoral College, based on the state's population. Every 10 years, a census is taken to determine each state's population. This means a state may gain or lose electors every 10 years. However, the number of electors has been 538 since 1964. The votes of individual voters are called the popular vote. The votes of the Electoral College members is called the electoral vote. The popular vote decides which candidates will win local and primary elections, while the electoral vote decides who will win the presidential election. During local elections and the presidential primaries, when many candidates are running to become the main candidate for their party, Republican or Democrat, every vote is counted to choose which Democratic nominee and which Republican nominee will run for president. This is called the popular vote. Then, for the general presidential election, individual voters vote for the Democratic or Republican candidate or third party candidate from the Libertarian, Green, or Energy parties. The Electoral College from each state then votes based on the popular vote, voting for whoever the majority of their state citizens voted for. So, if a majority, which is more than half, of an individual voter's vote for the Democratic nominee in the popular vote, then every elector in this state's electoral college will vote for the Democratic nominee. The president only needs to win slightly more than half of the popular vote in each state to win all of that state's electoral votes. The electoral votes are then added up to select the president. Notice it said to do what? To select the president. Lady T03, I am going to block you in just a minute. Uh, since every state has a different overall population, every state has a different number of electoral votes. The president can lose the overall popular election by receiving less than half of all individual votes, but still win. Listen to this now. The president can lose the overall popular election by receiving less than half of all individual votes, but still win the majority of electoral votes. 270 out of 538 and become the president. I think I need to read that again so you understand. The president can lose the overall popular election, but still win the majority of the electoral votes and become the president. And Ms. Tuck, you're right. That's exactly what happened in the last race, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Now, some states historically always have a majority of voters voting Democrat, while other states always have a majority of states voting Republican. Other states are called swing states because the majority can swing either way to Democrat or Republican. Every vote matters in the sense that individual voters can swing the vote to the Republican or Democratic candidate. However, many feel that every vote does not count in states where the majority of voters always votes one way, so voters who vote the other way and are in the small minority cannot affect the majority electoral vote. Now, we're listening to all of that legal mumbo jumbo. So what are you saying? In my opinion, we're saying that the race is rigged. Okay. That whoever they want to win will win. After you haven't fell out with your mama, your cousins, your sister, and brothers because they're not thinking the way that you think. The electoral vote is the vote that is going to make the difference. So why does CNN keep saying Biden is in the lead? So we really don't know. Well, if you listen to Fox News, it's the other way around. Okay. I'm going to give you something else. These polls that they're giving, what are they basing these polls on? And a lot of times they say that they're doing exit polls. Let me give you an example. There's a race here in Memphis that I'm very heavily involved in. And a friend of mine who's a so-called political strategist was telling me that my candidate was behind in so many polls, da 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 da. 15%, da da da. And he got this from another poll. And I said, that don't make sense. Okay? That don't make sense. I said, where are they getting these numbers from? Well, they're getting them from exit polls. Exit polls is when you go into a polling place and you come out. Okay? And there's, sir, may I have it? Is there? Who did you vote for? Did you vote da 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 da? And you say yeah. They don't know whether you tell the truth or not. I may be just saying something to get you out of my face. I've never been asked a question coming out of a poll. Then they said they have a list of people that have voted. You can't have a list of the people that have voted because they don't give that list out that day. Okay? You may have a list of the registered voters. Land of, who gives a fuck about the Illuminati? And you come on my page with some crazy shit. Okay? So I don't trust polls. Poll sounds good for TV. For the guys on TV, the ladies on TV, it sounds good. I think something had this morning, I think it had Biden at 54% and Trump at 45%. I think I saw that on CNN. You can't go with those numbers. It's the same thing I tell these local politicians with these signs. So-and-so got signs all over the city. Okay. Signs on street corners, they don't count. They don't matter. As far as signs are concerned, by the number of signs you see in yards. Okay. In yards. Not by the number of signs you see on the post. I think that this race is going to be a very close race. I don't think that anyone at this time, excuse me, I don't think that anyone at this time can call the race. I don't think that on November the 3rd you will know who the president is. There's a report that you don't do that facts on my show. We don't promote any candidate that didn't give me no money. Okay. So you're gone. In Michigan, over 40,000, what do you call them ballots? The ballots y'all get in the mail. Mail-in ballots. They can't find them in Michigan. Okay?
Michigan is a big state.
Well, hell. I don't know why y'all got 40,000 people that ain't going to the polls. I think that in this race, people should have went to the polls. But they've got, I was reading 40,000 ballots. They don't know where the fuck they're at. I predicted it's going to take 5 to 7 days for them to decide who the winner is. I think that the mail-in ballots are going to be a major factor in this race. Do I think that there's going to be some shenanigans? Yes. Do I think that there may even be some bigotry uh, lines of protest? Yes. I think that there's going to be a lot of chaos come Tuesday. I don't believe uh, that we will know before that night is over who the winner happens to be. Like to hear your opinion tonight. 901 231 9239. Okay? 901 231 9239. Politics is a crazy thing, and I've been around it, and especially the local politics. Um, you know, I think that my candidate, hopefully, because if he wins, he drives my marketing price way up uh, because he's not supposed to win, even though he's a 13-time winner. Because the Democrats want to control his district and they can't control him, they disqualified him as a Democrat and he has to run as an independent. If he wins and when he wins, that means he's defeated the Democratic Party. And there's a lot of statistics in place that make me think that my candidate is going to win. One of the things that we're seeing all across the board, and in Tennessee, that our young people are not voting. We're seeing, as of last Friday, out of the numbers of voters, I wasn't looking at the phone, call me again. Um, One of the things that is happening here is that only 16.5% of those from 18 to 27 in that age range are voting. All right, go ahead. Hey. You're a Trumper?
I'm a Trumper. I think Trump is going to get it. Trump deserves it. Joe Biden is crooked. And they all
Sir, take me off your iTunes or your speakerphone.
Okay, there you go. No, I just had you up. But yeah, I'm a Trump, and I think Trump is gonna get it. Let me tell you this: Democrats have black folks fooled. I'm gonna tell you how bad they got us fooled. You have that?
I'm listening, sir.
Jim Strickland, the first 4 years of his term, he was talking about black this, we mean this, black this. You ain't heard from Jim Strickland no more. Since he got his last term. You don't hear nothing. I'm a black business owner. You don't hear nothing about we mean business. You don't see him promote this anymore. That's what Democrats do black people.
Well, see, and think about this. Why should Jim Strickland do anything for him? He used you during the election. He's in his last 4 years. He can't run again. He's a lame duck politician now. So, what the fuck he gonna do something for you? Ain't nothing you can do. Okay.
He can do. He don't need us no more.
Right.
The black people would just wake up and see that Democrats are not for the black man. They're not. I have made more money under the current president than I did under Barack Obama. Barack Obama didn't do nothing for black one thing. He was a black man. He was the president. That's the only thing I liked about him. He had not done anything. He didn't do anything for black. Joe Biden, he was friends with one of the KKK members. People ain't looking at that. Kamala Harris locked up black folks. Lots of them. It's the mainstream media.
Well, let me say this about Kamala. If you're out there robbing and killing and shit like that, your ass supposed to be locked up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But for people that first time offenders or whatever, everybody needs a second chance.
No, I don't need no. Everybody don't need a second chance. God damn it, you shot my mama. God damn it, you don't need no second chance. Shoot my daddy. What do you call a low level crime?
A paper crime or small marijuana. You know, that's low level. Small possession of a small amount of marijuana.
Well, don't get caught with no dope.
Yeah, I understand that, but everybody gets right. Everybody do wrong, man. Everybody does.
No, but
Everybody
everybody don't get caught.
Look at your president. Look at your vice president. Your vice president was telling the vice president's office. He's not
Wait a minute. Who was selling what office?
Your vice.
No. Whoa. Hush. What was he selling the office at, man?
When he was vice president.
He sold it to who?
To the Chinese.
Man, come on, man. Well, goddamn it, whoa, man. Man, I'm not gonna let you tell that lie on the air. There is no proof that Joe Biden sold no office. He was not in the power to sell the office as vice president, man.
Hey, the guy that was Hunter White, look it up. The guy that was Hunter White.
No, you give it to me. When you come on the air with that bullshit, know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Don't give me what you heard. Oh, man. Who was the interview? Who was the interview with? Fox and who? Where was it?
This was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago on Fox. On Hannity. 2 days ago. His business partner. As a matter of fact.
Who was the business partner?
I can't remember the guy's name.
If he was the vice president of the United States, he can have no business partner.
His son, Hunter Biden, he even had tape recordings, Daddy. The guy had tape recordings.
So Hunter Biden was doing business with somebody in China.
He was doing business with the people that was in Ukraine, the people that was in China, and they were setting up a $9 billion deal. $9 billion.
But what does that have to do? What does that have to do with the White House?
I'm gonna tell you, because Joe Biden was the one who was pulling strings. Hunter Biden was saying, "I need to talk to my chairman." No one could ever figure out who the chairman was. The chairman.
But wait a minute, brother, because you're making me sick, and I need to go on. The vice president does not have that power or that authority. Okay? The vice president does not have the authority to use the office of the presidency for nothing until he becomes the president. Hunter Biden was not the president of the United States. I don't know what Hunter Biden did. Okay? He has not been. No, sir. Man, bye. I'm tired of your lies. He has not been prosecuted or indicted for anything. Okay. And I am not a Biden lover, but damn, you just can't come on my show and just speak any damn thing because you're a Trumper. Okay. You can't do that. And I'm not for either one of them. That would be treason, for one thing. Um, you know, you have maybe some partial information, but you're stretching it. You voted for Trump, and now it's may the best man win. 901 231 9239. You are invited to call. Damn. Okay. Come on, come on. What time is it? Oh, still too long. 8:23. I mean, if you're gonna vote, if you're gonna support whoever you're going to support, have your facts straight. I don't give a shit who wins. I don't care at all. Because I gotta keep on doing what I do to do what I do. Not to depend on any presidential candidate. Who did you vote for in your local races? Okay? Who did you vote for? I voted for me for president. I ain't gonna win, but keep hope alive. Okay? I figured out the better choice. But some of this shit that I'm hearing, and some of the stuff that you're coming up with, is just crazy shit. Crazy shit. It makes no sense whatsoever. None. None. Okay? Or you can get in at 901-231-9239. Most of you probably have voted by now. Early voting around the country, I think it's like 68 million individuals. And those are some excellent numbers. We have beat all of our numbers in here in Memphis and Shelby County. So it's going to be interesting as to what happens. Know what you're talking about when you're talking about your candidate. Vote for a reason. I might not even like your reason. I might not even like you. But it's your reason. It's your idea of why you're voting. Then do just that. But have a reason other than what you heard somebody else say and what somebody else does. Have a reason as to why or why not you're voting for an individual. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's get ready to take another commercial break. We're going to take another commercial break. Then I only have about 30 minutes or so left in the show, and I'll be inviting you to be a part of the show. So we'll be back right after these commercial messages. Don't you dare go anywhere. Stay right here. All right?
Help Women's Support Group covers all types of topics and subject matters, created to help you straighten your crown and promote your prayers and plans. To take what we've learned from our elders and pass it on to the next generation. To love without limits, honest, encouraging, loving practices. Shirts are available for fundraising. The TV show airs Wednesdays at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on all of the Cuss and Pastor platforms. Honest, encouraging, loving practices. Sweet Flame Candles by Brittany. www.sweetflame-candles.myshopify.com. Sweet Flame candles are hand poured and packaged. They have 60 hours burn time. We have new fall fragrances and tantalizing long lasting scents such as banana nut bread, peppermint, cinnamon roll, butterscotch, caramel popcorn, and blackberry. You even get to choose your own container. And wax melts are available. Buy a candle. Sweet Flames is black owned by Brittany Matthews. October special, buy two, get one free. Call 615-573-6657. 615-573-6657.
The letter D can stand for Democrat, and it's great if that's your political affiliation. But D also stands for dumb. It's dumb to vote for someone just because they have D beside their name when there is no record of service or they don't stand for your moral belief. It's dumb to vote for a person with a D beside their name who will not seek help from those who have an R by their name when the R can help the D bring progress to the people. It's dumb to vote for Tory Harris, who schemed to use one of his workers to get a known and proven Democrat off the ballot who has been fighting for the people of the district for over 26 years. Don't be dumb, be smart, and vote for John DeBerry, who has a proven record of service, who because of his service has been elected 13 consecutive times. The DeBerry name is a name you know and trust. Vote independent. Vote I, not D, for State Representative District 90. You can vote straight D if you like, but when it comes to District 90, vote I for John DeBerry. Paid for by the committee to elect John DeBerry State Representative District 90.
Bubble bars. Order online or on Facebook. If you love bubble baths like I do, then you should have a bubble bar in the tub with you. Bubble bars are handmade and packaged with love. They're moisturizing and make lots of bubbles. Bars are $5 a piece or $20 for a bundle. We even have special orders available. Bubble bars 440-0335.
Well, I don't know. All right, we're back. Woo, I'm ready to go. What time is it? 29 minutes. No. I'm ready to go. All right, y'all need to call me if y'all want me to stay there. I'm going. My back itching. I can't scratch it. Okay. 901-231-9239. And my name is pronounced Tank. I don't give a fuck how your name pronounced. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Ooh, my name is pronounced China. I don't care. Okay. Ooh, my back itching, Dale. Hand me my back scratch off my desk. So what do you think about what we've talked about thus far today? You ever make the best of these a few minutes because I'm gonna be gone. I don't know about the taxes. Uh, shit, this sweater too goddamn thick. Shit. Ooh. Uh, damn, Dale. Okay. I just guess I'm out the itch.
Damn, damn, like I did it.
Just itch. Shit. Oh. 901-231-9239. Will y'all be glad when all this shit is over with? Then y'all can find something else to, you ain't never seen, Duchess, you ain't never seen a back scratcher? Yeah. Won't y'all be glad when this is all over with? And we'll have, what do you think the next big topic is going to be? What do you think that the national subject is going to be? What do you think we're going to? COVID, we didn't talk about COVID unless it gets worse. I think COVID is going to last around for most of next year. So I don't know what we're going to be talking about. But you can bet, rest assured, Trump ain't going to be in no handcuffs. So that ain't going to happen. If it happens, I'd be totally surprised. If he loses, I think that Trump is going to go insane. He's going to let Kwame go. What's that rapper name? What's the rapper name? Not R. Kelly. He's going to let R. Kelly go. Suge Knight. He's going to let Suge Knight go. And Bing Crosby.
Bill.
Huh?
Bill.
Oh, yeah. Because of been dead, ain't it? He used to do that song at Christmas time.
I know.
What was that song he did at Christmas time? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Something.
That's it.
Ain't that?
Mm-hmm.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Man, I'll be glad when I'm able to play the Christmas songs
Play if you want to.
on the radio. Well, usually in radio it starts on
Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. That'll probably be my first day to playing since I can play from at home. The Temptations. Silent night.
You like the holidays this year, though.
Oh, holy night. Oh, it's cold. I need to do a Christmas. Somebody suggested that too. Need to do a Christmas album. I want you to write me a coronavirus song.
You got one, ain't you?
I ain't got no coronavirus song.
I ain't.
Yeah, wrote me that
I
coronavirus.
have.
What's the name of it? Where's it?
It's in your email.
You right now no coronavirus?
Oh, Jesus.
My ding-a-ling. Oh, that ain't no.
That's
That ain't Christmas song. Is it?
the coronavirus.
What's the thing Luther Lackett sent me last year about?
Tickle my pickle.
Tickle my pickle for Christmas. Ooh. And everybody tries to come out. Let me see if I got that. I'm ready to go home. Because y'all ain't calling me and telling me about no politics. Tickle my pickle.
I sent you Cussing Pastor.
What? And you sitting
I
there?
sent Daddy Bear Blues.
And what?
And Not the Life of Me, the coronavirus song.
Let me see. You got the words? Should this be fast, tempo, or slow?
I guess we're just gonna have to play around and see what you jive with. Mm-hmm.
Well, goddamn, it's long enough there.
Well,
Shit. Does it write in the book? For Christmas, I want everything to be back to normal. Romantic. Baby, it's not going. It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be back to normal. Okay. This coronavirus, and they're looking for it to get worse than what it is now. It's going to get heavier. I don't expect even here in Memphis that it's going to our schools are going to go back into existence. I just don't. I just don't. I don't. I think that this is. I've known quite a few people to die. Quite a few people. Luther had a song also called "Kiss My Santa Claus Kiss My Ass." Remember that? I was looking at some of the shit he sent me. Did I play that last year?
mm-hmm.
You know, the holidays ain't nothing but the blues to me. Why? Because I ain't got no woman, no car, no job, and no ride. And I got to walk to the post office and tell them who to blame. Oh, Santa Claus. That's right, he took a gift from me right now. Mama was trying to leave me, and I was trying to get back. So I went out to the Goodwill to get a new suit off the rack. Picked up a dozen flowers with some candy and a card. But when I got back home to give it to her, Tony Khan was in my yard. And I said, Santa Claus, kiss my ass. Don't you show your face out here. Well, I think it's all because of you. And I got the news this year. Now, wait a minute, now what happened here? So I tried to help her out here now.
Hey, Julius.
I took my children down to the mall to tell Santa Claus what they want. Then I stopped to see the title man to get myself a loan. Now I'm paid off and I can't pay off. Now my ride to go home. And I said, Santa Claus, kiss my ass. Don't you show your face out here. Well, you know, I think it's all because of you.
We gotta get together, dude.
Now I got the blues this year. Well, I'm tired. Dear Santa Claus, I don't know what this is, but why I got to go spend all this cash and give you the credit? Trying to please all these folks that can't be satisfied. My children making C's, D's, and E's in school, while my wife is getting children. Tried to all fit me the other day. I guess now he don't even know me. So Santa Claus, kiss my ass. Don't you show your face out here. Still nobody treat me right. I thought I found me a pretty woman, but I put till she won't bite. So then I stepped outside, saw the stars Christmas Eve night. Looked up and thought I saw it. Baby, that room was white. And I said, something wrong with me. Don't you show your face, my girl. Well, I believe it's always over you. Well, I still got the bell fixes here.
Yeah, that was called. I'm looking so forward to my blues show. Uh, that one's called Santa Claus Kiss My Ass. I'm just going through some of my old emails. Let's see. He done sent me a lot of shit I ain't played. Did I play that last year?
Yes.
Santa Claus Kiss My Ass. He had one called Tickle My Pickle. Children wants to see me on Friday. No. Let's see. Let's see which one this is.
Hey, baby, what's up? No, like I told you. Wait, Davis. Now it's that time of year when it's cold outside. That special holiday that makes all the children smile. And my woman, she just left the house a little while ago, trying to catch each and every thing on sale inside the store. But when she calls me and asks me what do I need, I'm gonna say, girl, go back and listen. Just do one thing for me, baby, tickle my pickle for Christmas. Baby, tickle my pickle for Christmas. Take your time and just tickle my pickle for Christmas.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a great time during the holiday season on my blues show that you can hear each and every morning, 6 a.m. live. Tickle, I mean, you don't need to do nothing for me for Christmas, but just tickle my pickle for Christmas. Both of those songs is by a friend of mine down in Jackson, Mississippi. His name is Luther Lackey. And I don't know whether you can find those songs on YouTube or not, but that's going to be, I'll play all the standards, but I go back and I pull real blues songs and real blues artists that come out. And I play so much stuff that nobody else plays. So you want to hear the best in blues, you turn on. On Friday mornings, I usually do a feature, but I featured so many of all of the great, and I don't put non-singers on my show as a feature. So in the morning, I think I'm going to do, in the 8 o'clock hour, I'm going to do a battle roll between Shirley Brown and Denise LaSalle. Yeah. Timo, thank you, man. Timo is in Chicago, and Timo has started listening to my blues show in the morning. Thank you so very much, my brother. All right. What time is it? Still got some time. I'm trying to kill time because I'm ready to go. Y'all can call me at 901 231 9239. Tickle my pickle for Christmas. I even go back and pull some blues music that you don't hear other blues, well, you don't hear even radio stations playing a lot of. I go back during the Christmas season and I'll go back and I'll pull the Jackson 5. Who the Jackson 5? Oh, okay. Y'all tell me who the Jackson 5 is. Miss Tuck said put a peppermint in the middle of the pickle. That might work. Okay. But it's a classic. I've heard you promoting my good friend Larry Dodson and his brand new song, and you've been doing your interviews on your show. Uh, Larry Dodson, former lead singer of the Barcades, is doing an excellent job uh, with his new cut. So I've been playing it every morning. Yeah, somebody going up with Santa Claus goes straight to the ghetto. Yeah, I will go back and pull those songs as well. Go back and get that. When I was a little child, well, I wasn't a child, but I was growing up. The Jackson 5 had one that I liked called I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Y'all remember? So tune in for the Bets and Blues. If you enjoy blues music and grown folk music every morning, Monday through Friday, on 8 1600 WMQM. If the radio station is out of your market, all you got to do is go to the Tune In app. Go to the Tune In app, put in WMQM. Okay? And hell, can't nobody in the country beat me playing the blues. Where did you grow up, Pastor? I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. That's where I grew up. Little area in Memphis, in North Memphis, that we call New Chicago. So it's by the railroad tracks in Memphis, Tennessee. So, you know, Pastor 63 years old. So I've seen and I've done and been a part of many things. Yeah, Marie Rutley, looking at your film on Facebook. That song that you're mentioning is one of my favorites too. Silver bell, silver bell, soon it will be Christmas Day. Yeah, city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Pastor, can you repeat that music app for blues? Tune in. Spell it as one word. TUNELINE. Tune in. It's an app that carries many. Make it one word, Miss Chuck. Tune in. Um, Many stations use that and just put in WMQM. 6 a.m. in the morning Central Time. You don't know what Central Time is? It's 8:52 right now. So whatever your 52 happens to be, uh, base it around what I just said. Okay. Tune in and you're right, definite. So I'm gonna be off the chain in a morning. I do that every morning. I'm off the chain every morning. And I'm fortunate that I broadcast from my house. I remember when I cut this deal with the radio station, and he didn't want me to come to the radio station. I thought he was being a little prejudiced, didn't he?
Yes.
Huh? How come he don't want me to come to the radio station? He want me to set up a studio in the house and stream my music. I'm so glad I get up at 5:30 and put my drawers. Sometimes I don't put no drawers on, just wrap my robe around me and going into my studio at the house. And I do it from home. I play the blues from the house. And I was just thinking, hell, if I go there at 6 o'clock, I would have to get up at 5, and Dale would have to get up too.
Why I gotta get up?
Shit, that's part of your job. I wasn't gonna come way back across town. Plus, I'm out there next to the cemetery, and I ain't scared of dead folk, but they got crackheads and white junkies out there. They go there. I'm right there by the National Cemetery. Out there by that, but I'm able to do it from the house. The house of the station is WMQM. Why don't I cut a Christmas song? I don't have time to cut a Christmas song now, but I probably would with it. You gonna write me a Christmas song? And I can get into the studio and we have it out by Thanksgiving.
I need a little incentive.
What the fuck you keep? Ain't nobody in this building but me and you. What the fuck you keep looking over
I
there?
can't keep hearing something.
You got your gun on, go look, shit. You know, here you go,
Have
pop.
to come their way.
Shit, my shit ain't in there. What kind of Christmas song should I write? Oh, you write. I need to sing. I done lost my love at Christmas. Found my love at Christmas. I ain't got no love for Christmas. Well, what? I don't know. You'll come up with something. And I'll call Brian and we'll go into the studio and cut it. Yeah. Baby, I want some love for Christmas. Luther said he wants his pickle tickled. So, but Dale says that I have the ADHD or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I have to stay busy. I like being creative. I like doing new things. I love you, Pastor, even though I disagree with you. Not willing to get Trump out. Okay. Trump ain't going nowhere. I don't believe in Santa Claus. Okay. I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't teach Santa Claus. And y'all need to quit telling y'all children that damn lie about a white man in a red suit flying on a reindeer around the world every night with 8 flying reindeers. One got a light on his nose. Come on. Shit. No. They're going to write me something. And you don't have to write no essay. Yeah. Take it to the bridge.
Well,
What?
that one that you looked at,
About the pandemic.
The bridges are in there also. You know, normally you just ad lib them, but they were in there. That's why it looks so long.
So I added it there.
I mean, I just was giving you pointers, but yeah, they're there. I mean, normally I don't write those parts. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh, she's a great writer. Here's somebody got a song called "Wrap This Gift with Your Tongue." Well, damn. No, thank you. Is it time for me to go again?
2 minutes, Dougie Fresh.
Santa gonna get shot trying to break into my home with some damn deal. No, Timo. You stick to whatever it is that you do in Chicago. They don't like my song. And she'll write it overnight. She just gets to writing. She'll probably have a song tomorrow.
I need some more books too.
What kind of books?
Notebook, paper too. My notebooks to write in. Because I write them up and then I type them and send them to you. That's all. Okay. The couple of books, that's all.
Meet me behind the Christmas tree. What are we going to do behind the Christmas tree?
I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. You like that one?
I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. We're talking about the kissing thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. Shit, Dale, I like that. Yeah. I need a little bit more. Shit. All you want to do is kiss, baby. But I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Dale. You gonna write that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'll call my boy and we'll go into the studio and hear somebody else riding Santa's sleigh on Christmas. You know what? Here's another mistletoes and camel toes. Come on, shit. All right, I'm fine. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for your help. I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. Yeah. Let's go and cut it and we can debut it on the air. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more, baby. That ain't the way it's gonna sound. But I need a little bit more than some mistletoe. Halloween is in a couple of days. Do you people are going? Do you people are going participate on it? I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't do any of the pagan stuff. Okay. All right, it's time to get out of here. Can you trim my Christmas tree? Are y'all getting creative or shit? Just can you trim my Christmas tree? How about no stimulus check for Christmas? Y'all show wait. Y'all ain't gonna have no stimulus check. And I ain't mad at them. Okay. Yeah. I like that. You gonna send me a link that you'll find interesting on what subject, sir? I'm finna go.
Ready when you are.
And the hot chocolate is so good. Ain't gonna be no stove open. Is it a little stove? Marathon got some. They probably got no hot chocolate in it.
Because Sabrina don't drink coffee, but I know she get warm stuff from there.
Mm-hmm. What's the link gonna be on Mike Breeder? Have y'all enjoyed the show tonight? Thank you all for being here and being a part of the show. And it gets a little crazy. My show is totally unpredictable. I can't script it. This is a show that needs to be on national TV, late night. Um, I enjoy this, man. And thank you so very much. Uh, a syndicator, a national syndicator that wants to pay me several $1 million a year, I'll put this on to where it's a live show. It's on at midnight. It comes with a disclaimer. The views and opinions that you hear on this show are not necessarily the views and opinions of this station, but they are the views and opinions of the host and the host callers. Yeah, we do something like that and have the live national shows. Um, Judge Joe Brown did a podcast and he's speaking a bunch of facts. Me and you normally have the same views, and I found it interesting. I figured you might like it as well. Not Joe Brown. I know Joe Brown, and I know Joe Brown personally. Me and Joe Brown fell out. Me and Joe Brown used to be tight, but he wanted to run for office. Then let some folk get in his ear. Said Thaddeus Matthews can't help you. So Joe Brown, when he gave up his show, he was making $17 million a year, and he got mad because Judge Judy was making $25 million, and he gonna tell the white folk, well, if you don't give me what you're paying her, I'm gonna quit. And the white folks said, okay. So they let him quit, and that's what done. Pay me $17 million a year. Goddamn, I don't care about how much Judge Judy is making. Okay, I don't care about that. 17 million a year. He's still all right, but he ran for the district attorney general here in Memphis. I brought him on my show. Then some of my haters got in his head and told him, leave me alone. And said, he lost. Plus Joe crazy. Joe is crazy. What?
Brenda was in his courtroom.
Brother who?
My mom.
Your mama. Well, your mama was in judge when he was in Memphis.
And he had sequestered them to stay in the hotel. And she didn't want to be on the case. So she raised her hand, because you know how you Aries are, and told him, sir, I don't want to make no judgments.
She don't want to make no what?
No judgments on this little boy. It was a teenager. On this little boy. I got sons. She said, ma'am, is that your son right there? She said, hell no. She thought they was going. I just thought they was going to let me go. They kept her butt up there a whole week over that case. She cried every night. But yeah, she hated him.
Yeah. Joe Brown was involved in the Martin Luther King case. And Joe Brown came up with the fact that the gun that they had that was supposed to have killed Martin Luther King was not even. Joe is a gun expert, so I don't know, but $17 million a year. I'll give you a great for $17 million a year. I will give you an excellent show for $17 million. Shit. Do y'all want me to work overtime? Shit, we can do 2 shows. But he got mad about Judge Judy. Judge Judy makes a year. I give you one even better than that. Howard Stern on Sirius Radio makes $500 million per year. Shit. I love Judge Mathis too. Um, Damn. You like to see who do. Me and Joe don't like each other. I think. What did Joe call me that time? And I cussed his ass out. We cussed each other out. But this is what TV and entertainment, and hell, that's what I'm trying to get. Before I die, give me one of them $17 million. Yeah, you know what? I'll take 5 to start off. I ain't gonna bleed the white people. I'll take 5 million, and I got control of my show. Gotta have control. Put on a late night show. It has to be late night. I can sleep all day. Do a late night show with open phone calls, and the lines are open from all over the country. No elite. And we just do it the way we do it here. I'll give you $100,000. Okay. Baby, I would go across the street for $100,000 a year. Okay. You think it's money? $100,000 a year? Shit. I do much more than that thousand a year. Shit. And lunches and steaks and crab legs and shit.
Yes.
Okay. It's about money. This whole business is about money. Would I have a guest appearance on what? Damn, $100,000. Do niggas get excited about $100,000 a year?
Yes.
They do?
That most of them ain't making 25.
Huh?
Huh.
Let me tell you something. When y'all see your local news people in your little town, like in Memphis, Memphis is not a major TV news market. Okay? We're like 45 or 50 in the list. We ain't even in the top 10. These guys making $35,000 and $40,000 a year. So when I tell you that we must raise our level of thinking, if we're at the place that we think that $100,000 a show, come on. Now if you told me about $100,000 a show, and I'm doing 10 shows a week, 52 weeks a year, shit, we can talk. I turned down a show a couple of years ago. Some white folk came to me, they were looking at my videos, oh, you're great. You're great. You're really great. We want you to do a show in Hollywood. It's okay. And I said, this is weekly, or we're going to syndicate it. It's okay. How much it pay? We're going to start you off, and they're smiling. We're going to start you off with $150,000 a year. Then I go from being intellectual to North Memphis. What the fuck y'all talking about? 150, whatever the fuck you said. Oh, sir, I make that. I make 3-4 times that doing what I do now. Come on, white people. I'm not so excited about being a part of your organization or you using me for that kind of money. That kind of money don't excite me. And we've got to learn to be in control. Like I said, I'm new to your show. Are you going over now or what time? Yeah, my show is over. But it's mine. See, I can do that. When I work for white folk, I had to be off at a certain time. The other show I was doing before I came and started doing mine, I was on network for 8, well, how long? 7, going into the 8 years. Uh, yeah, but that's TV. Certain time. Ain't nothing coming on behind me. I don't do nothing for no $100,000 a year. That is not money to me. I'm not going to do national TV for less than $1.25 million a year. To start with a contract with incentives. As the ratings go, so does my money. I know I ain't gonna start no $15, $16 million a year. But you can't get me, and I gotta have ownership of my intellectual property. What I say on the air is my intellectual property. And don't nobody own that but me. You can't put your name on it and say that, well, if you can't say there's nowhere else, it belongs to X, Y, and Z syndication company. Fuck you. We don't do it like that. We have to own our own stuff. All right, what time is it? It's about 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going home. Leave the heat on in my house. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to the bar tonight. But we've got to learn. We've got to learn. We've got to learn. I'm working with a guy that is in politics, whether he loses or wins. And I need him to win because when he wins in this particular race, my stock goes up. Candidates will have to pay me from now on what he paid me. Okay? I'm not, and somebody mentioned Roland Martin, I'm not trying to be on the same level as Roland Martin. Roland wants to be solo political. Okay? That ain't my thing. No, I'm not going to save this show, baby. Y'all, you ain't going to, I ain't talking about nothing that's worth saving tonight, baby. You have to be on time. Okay? If you want to see it again, did it roll good on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the Facebook page. Go on my Facebook page and you can see the show with the commercials and everything in it on that. But I'm all about money. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm 63 years old. So my clock says, Thaddeus, get it in while you can and where you can. Okay? All right. But own your content. You're right. Own your content. And I tell these guys that I see that's doing talk shows just on Facebook and you ain't making no money. Damn. You got folk on social media that's doing this shit for views. I do it for money. I sell advertising for money. Yeah, Cousin Pastor needs to be on late night. And now, here's the Cousin Pastor. Yeah, Maddie owns her shit. Okay. When I go on Maddie's show, my Instagram, let me tell you what happened with me with Instagram, nothing to tell. I was at almost 200,000 followers in a period of a year on Instagram. My page disappeared. I had to start all over again. So I do these national shows because every time I do a national show, hell, I get 10, 15,000 more people. Like when I do, when I do the gag with Jason Lee next week, well, week after that, it'll go up. Maddie and I are going to get together. T.S. Madison. We're going to get together and I'm going to go back down in Georgia to her house where her studio is. And we're going to do another show when this pandemic ends. So I'm looking for the national audience. I get people that want me to be on their little uh, podcast and they got 25 folks that watch, or on their little shows they get on social media and they get 200 people that watch them. I don't need to be there. Okay. Not that I'm so big, but that I am. Why am I going to get a show and you ain't got but 200 folks that watch you and you ain't paying me? You want me to come on there to boost your ratings and things of that nature, but you ain't got no rate. It does not benefit me. Okay. And I don't do shows unless they benefit me. I didn't see who Jason Lee was. I didn't know who Jason Lee was. I don't look at love and hip hop and that shit. But he's got an audience. So he's got an audience, he's got a following. That's good for me and my career. They would let me come on the man cave. When what's that man's name? Tank. When Tank was talking shit about me, you know, got my face. It was good to have my face. Now he got me. What Tank got me? Tank got me 10, 15,000 followers because they did me for about 3 weeks on their show.
Mm-hmm.
But well, he's made money in this business. But last year, that flew into church on a string and brought him on the Steve Harvey show, the flying preacher. Well, God, why the fuck you gonna bring in the flying preacher and you won't bring in the cussing preacher?
Sense does that make?
Was Steve nervous that I was gonna stage him?
Yes.
Because I don't do scripts now. You can't tell me what the fuck to say. Don't give me no script now. That's what we want. Hell no. I've been doing this too long. You don't tell a motherfucker like me what to say. I got this shit. If you come right, when I did Tosh.0, I made some white people. They thought it was gonna take five or 6 hours to cut. I'm not that kind of nigga. You just put me in front of a TV camera. And I'm fine. Do I think I'm as good as Steve Harvey? Yes. Yes. He's there now. And Steve and I are the same age. Okay. I looked at him. Little big head ass preacher. He flying in on court. He calls himself, they call him the flying preacher. 1 episode. But I've been trying to get the cussing preacher on my show. Well, goddamn. I ain't that kind of nigga that you can just program. You know, I understand that I can't go on his show and call y'all a bunch of motherfuckers like y'all be. Okay. Roland Martin's not gonna have me on his show. I don't fit Roland Martin's image. Okay. I don't fit Roland's image. What?
And Steve ain't gonna have you on his show because you know too much of his business.
Yeah, I do. I do know a lot of it. Okay. Because see, he hit me wrong, then I'm gonna start talking about Marjorie. Because I know her drug dealer ex-husband. Okay. Okay, so no, no. But and I know how to act on. I mean, when I went on Tosh.0, I did a good job.
Very.
I did an excellent job. I still get checks. You and Roland both deal with politics and issues. Well, see, my show is not just a political show and an issue show. I'm multifaceted. I'm able to talk about any and everything. I talk about the things that preachers don't normally talk about. I talk about fucking. I talk about sucking pussy. Okay? I talk about real life issues. You don't want your preacher talking about getting his dick sucked. Okay? I like getting my dick sucked. I like eating pussy. Okay? And I ain't ashamed to say it. Oh, he said he like eating pussy. Bitch, don't you like your pussy ate? I bet if I took a raise your dress and let me eat your pussy now, you said, okay. So, in this business and in the controversial nature that I have taken on, I've taken on a role of being who I am, being liberated and being free. Yeah. Should I eat your pussy, baby? On Main Street at 12 noon. Long as it's clean and it tastes good. Yeah. You don't hear your pastor say that. My members, shit, they know who I am. They listen to me on the radio. Yeah, me and Evelyn Braxton got into it. I wouldn't even bother those Evelyn Braxton and Judge Maybelline. I wasn't bothering them wig wearing bitches. I wasn't bothering them. Them bitches decided to come after me. Evelyn Braxton and Judge Maybelline. Ugly ass bitches. Y'all don't know shit about me. I told Evelyn Braxton, shit, why you talking about me and trying to pray for me? You need to pray for that motherfucker daughter you have that's trying to commit suicide. Shit, fuck you. Me and K. Michelle then got into it. Fuck K. Michelle. A skinny, dried pussy having motherfucker. Fuck you. But these motherfuckers gave me notoriety. But none of them will face me face to face. I don't know. But the white man put me in Tosh. I never heard of Tosh.0. But he has a major audience. They repeat me 2 or 3 times a year. And then they send me a check. Touch your neighbor and say, check. Yeah. Tank, I've never met Tank formally. I didn't know that they were going to do me on that show that they call The Man Cave. I sent their producers a message. I said, do you know how big your ratings would be that night? And let Tank be him and let me be me. Okay. Because I just asked Tank, don't you like pussy? Maybe you don't like pussy. Because I see you doing all of these homosexual concerts and they gave me a rubbing your legs and shit. Turn me loose on the motherfucker. We can have a good time. It's about ratings. It's about money. We can do the show and have a drink afterwards. When I did T.S. Madison's show, shit, not only did they give me a drink, they gave me a whole bottle on the goddamn set. Y'all missed the show. Okay. Was I lit when the show was over?
Yes.
Yeah. Tank get mad because there was a picture of me that was taken in my office at the church. That didn't mean no harm. The girl wanted a picture. Like people get pictures from me all the time. I'm sitting at my desk. She got big old titties. 44s or 50s or 60s or something.
It was down to 60s.
There's down to 60s. There's some big titties. I'm at my desk, and the lady comes around to take the picture, and I lay my head on her titties. She didn't get offended about it. Okay? She didn't get offended by it. I put it on social media. They pulled it off of social media and said the preacher was supposed to lay his head on some titties. I said, now how motherfuckers get mad at a man for laying his head on some titties? I wasn't sucking the titty. Well, which I could have. But I do. She had nice titties. Then you took the picture.
Yes, she was bringing invitations to her wedding.
Yeah, she bring me invitations to her wedding. But I'd have sucked the titties before she got there. Them big old titties. And women with them great big old titties, they had them long nipples. I like long nipples. You know. Don't have them little dud nipples. They had them long nipples. And, you know, I sucked that titties. But I was respectable. Dale took the damn picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yes, I'm a single man at that. So I can suck some titties. Yeah. That's what God made titties for. What you think he put a... If God didn't mean for a titty to be sucked, he wouldn't put a nipple on it. I'm in this house right now. It's 9:30, Dale.
I know.
Let me get out of here. I'm going home. Shit. Yes, I like great big titties. I just and I like toes. I like toes. Long as your feet clean, man. Ain't got no husk and shit on. Yes. And my favorite color is that pink, that hot pink toenail polish. It just upsets me. It stimulates me. Yes. All right, I'm going. I'm good to go. I gave you enough. And then, as far as humorous, I don't try to be funny. Whatever humor comes from my show is natural. There is nothing written on my show. I may have facts when I'm talking about issues, but there's nothing else on my show that is written. So we just have a natural good time. Okay, let's go. Dale, I know I didn't say it before. I did the Baptist preacher close. When you hear your Baptist preacher say, I'm closing now, that's number one. So you have to get 4 in.
Well,
I'm ready to go though. Go iron the hat. Go iron your mammy, motherfucker. I can buy a hat, motherfucker. Chevelle man. How the fuck? You got a bitch's name and then put man on it. Go iron that hat. Fuck you, man.